Okay, guys. Good morning. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. Zach just left. We got the every other Saturday route that we do today. He's got one that he's going to do in front of all the other ones that we normally do. It's a buddy of his, and I haven't seen the property. I looked at it online, and I told Zach you can go on over there and do it, and we'll charge $70 this time. And we'll just have to see if it's worthy of us doing it. I don't know if the guy's going to want to do it on the reg, but we'll go on and get it knocked down today and just go from there. We're trying to keep earning, man. We got to keep earning no matter what, man. No matter what goes on behind the scenes, we need to continuously earn. This customer right here is, I mean, they got a lot of money and they'll spend, but boy, I'm having a hard time. So the customer is texting me now saying that he bought a electric chainsaw, pole saw, that we can use to top his trees. See, I don't like it when customers think that they're gonna buy the tools and then have me just do the labor. I'm charging the same. I don't even want to use, I know for a fact I'm not gonna use his tool. Why buy the tools and then think you're gonna hire somebody like me? Now you might find some kid in the neighborhood to do that, but you're not gonna hire me to be able to do that. I use my own tools. I don't use customers' tools. I never, ever. Because if something happens to the tool, or and usually the customers don't buy tools like you and I would buy. They buy tools that are homeowner type tools. I guarantee he probably got an $80 pole saw, Ryobi or something. Nothing wrong with that, I don't guess. But they're not made like, but they'll probably do the work. But I'm not gonna be fooling with an extension cord and all that shit, man. No way. So why customers buy tools and then hire something and then hire somebody is beyond me. And I charge the same. I'm not charging any less because he bought a saw. Because a lot of customers come at you and say, well, I got the lawnmower and I got the saw and I got a weed eater, so yeah, so come over here and I'll pay you $20 an hour, basically doing what I do. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they can do that. They just can't do that with me. I'm not biting on all that crap, man. So he's starting to get on my nerves a lot because first of all, they're always in and out of town. So, I'm not going to be there. I don't think it needs it, blah, blah, blah. I finally told him last week, 2 weeks ago, that look, we're going to have to do the yard every 2 weeks from this point on. And because he was creating a lot of confusion in my schedule, see, these customers think that, that they're the only one, right? They think that. Yeah, I'm ready for you to start mowing now. Well, you're going to have to wait 2 weeks because, I'm not over there until 2 weeks. But he's not been disrespectful. He's always, they pay real good. So it's partly me too, having to kind of, and this is only the second season, so they're kind of new. But he's just not thinking about anything but what he wants right there in his yard right now. And we normally do the bushes before we get started on the mowing for the season. We do what they call a cleanup. Well, they didn't want to do that, see, sometimes their stuff they don't want to do screws my timing up, because the way he's doing it now, see, all the stuff that he's wanting me to do, we've already done on all the other properties, a month ago. So now here I am trying to roll up into the lawn mowing season, schedule wise, frequency and route density and all that. And I got this one customer out in the front, out on the side here that's saying, well, I need you to do my bushes. I need you to do the pine straw. I want to get rid of this mulch, and I want to put pine straw in, you know, and all that. Well, see, we've had all winter to do all that. See, and that's what, and I gotta, you know, I understand. I gotta look in the mirror, and I gotta take a deep breath, and I gotta not get, you know, too frustrated about it, or at least if I am frustrated about it, not exude that, you know. And it rubs me all kind of the wrong way, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to lose the customer, because, well, they pay good and they're good people, man. But he's not intentionally doing anything, and I got to keep telling myself that he's not intentionally trying to, you know, screw me out of any money or anything. He's not intentionally. He just doesn't understand how I roll, and I've been trying to explain to him, you know, you going and buying a freaking electric pole saw don't change anything. He said it's still in the box. Well, it'll probably still be in the box when I leave, because I'm not going to want to use it. I didn't tell him that because I don't want him to get in his feelings. I just said okay, you know, but this customer, though, are, you know, are good people and right on the route that I need to be on that day. The yard's not difficult. I love the maintenance part. It's sweet, easy. It pays good. I never had no problem getting no money out of them. You know, blah, 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 blah. But this is only the second season, and last year they bought the house about this time. So they really haven't been through a whole off season with me up until this point. And I've been trying to tell him, you know, back in March, well, we usually do bushes and all that. Well, yeah, ours don't need it right now. Well, the bushes ain't grown that much since March. Just saying, you know. I'd like to get over there and do all the cleanup stuff on all the properties, if that's what we're going to do, before we get into the madness of the maintenance. Let's call it maintenance madness. That's what it is. And but I'm going to have to do his bushes, and we're going to have to, you know, I told him I don't do pine. I'm glad that he didn't want to do mulch, because I don't do pine straw. He knows that. So, I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I got a lot of other stuff going on behind the scenes here, man. So I'm you know, there's a lot of stuff going on besides just the business right now in my life. So, you know, I just want to, I don't know, man. I just want to get to the point of where I don't have to have a lot of interaction with the customer. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time talking to the customers when we get into the maintenance part of the season. I don't have time. Now, you know, I guess I can make time, and I do to a certain degree, but we've got to go up on the number, because in order for me to keep all the numbers friendly, I got to stick and move. You know, and these people are the type of people that will pay more money. They'll pay more money just to have me do it. So I might have to seize the moment here and just charge them more money, you know, than what I've been charging them. So now what I'm gonna do? You know, he you know, the other day we were talking, and he come back out and he said, well, I spent $1,500 last year on tree trimming. I said, well, you know, no. You spent $1,500 on 8 yards of mulch and tree trimming. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's right. Well, the mulch, $100 a yard to me. I don't do it if I don't fool with it for less than that. So that's $800 right there. So he spent $400 on tree trimming and bushes. Big difference. Don't, you know, I'm just saying. And it's funny that he remembers all that, but he don't remember, you know, a lot of other things that I feel are pertinent. So, but I like him. You know, I'm torn, man. I'm not going to drop him. He'll have to fire me. Unless he really, you know, starts you know, the indecision of your customer sometimes can really be frustrating. When he bought the property, the first thing he told me was, hey, I want to rip out all this edging, this bed edging. And I'm like, okay, you know, I wasn't against it because the bed edging had been there for the previous customer, and I've been doing the same. And the property, I was doing the property when the other owner had it, and the other owner didn't do anything. I was doing the property for about 7 years, and the other owner, we trimmed the bushes like twice. You know, so if we're going to do big, deep stuff, and I don't know how everybody else does it, but if I'm going to do bigger, deeper stuff with the properties, I need to do all that before now, because now is the time that I want to be doing other stuff. I don't want to be hung up, you know, where I got to be there doing bushes and stuff like that right now. It's just, I mean, there's a lot more lucrative things that I could be doing, such as running a brush cutter over there. So I may have to, we're gonna have to, yeah. I don't know, man. Y'all know me, man. I just get frustrated, man. And, you know, I quit drinking coffee, man, about 3 weeks ago. And, man, it might be having its toll on Ray. So, it'll work out, you know. But usually when we're on that route over there, I got everything so tight because I'm already moved and molded everything to where we're just doing the maintenance. And so, you know, if he had asked me to do this 4 weeks ago, then it would have been a lot more doable, because now everybody's ready for me to is on board with me mowing. I mean, we're on the 2 week schedule of mowing, and he's on that schedule too. He just thinks that, well, we come over there to mow, we can do the bushes, trim trees, and, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, he wants to clean out all that mulch. See, I'm not going to be doing all that. I don't care what he's paying. Well, I don't say that. But, no, I'm not going to rake the beds out of the mulch. Why would I do that? We can use the mulch underneath the pine straw. That's how that go. Yeah. I mean, that's even another weed barrier. You know, now if he wants to snatch everything out and put fabric down and blah, 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 we can do that. But see, that takes time. And see, that's what I don't have now that I did have in March. You know. And in order to do those beds right, you need fabric down. I don't know, man. It's just irritating. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all, we just got done with the second one. Then we're headed back. We're gonna try to well, we're just trying to get everything done. It looks like it might rain, so pull up over here to Quick Trip. Got to fill that truck up. Tell you what, man, we're going through a whole lot of freaking fuel out here. We'll fill that mower up too, get everything ready for next week, because today, see, I had to run an errand this morning, so we're in 2 trucks, and really, that's costing me another $25 just to have the other truck out here. It's really not even hardly necessary, you know. Having the other truck out here is yeah. But I had to take care of what I had to take care of, so and on the way in, I'm gonna send Zach on home after we get done, and I'm gonna go to Home Depot and get some paint for the floor of the shop. Okay, y'all. So I'm out here in the shop. I have already taped up. This is the section I want to paint this today. I want to paint the back area here, okay? And then I want to paint, and I'm just going to kind of go by the lines in the thing. I'm not going to paint in front of the doors, because that's where everything's coming in and out. I'm not going to paint none of this up here, but I'm probably going to paint from this line right here to the wall if I got enough paint. Because out here, you know, this whole area right here, this is going to be where I'll be working on stuff like the Bobcat and everything. The Bobcat will be pulling in and out of here and all that. But see, stuff back here in the back, it's just going to be like my blue shelving, and of course the man lift's going to sit over here in the corner. And as soon as I can afford it, where it makes sense to me, I'm going to do the lean-to off of this building going that way, because the man lift can really be outside. But this whole area from where I'm standing at right here, the whole center, I can't put paint on it because it just rip up, because the Bobcat's got to come in here, and I may at some point change things, but for now the Bobcat's got to come in here to get out there to get attachments in, so it has to come right through here. So I know for a fact I'm not going to paint this whole middle section here, and I'm not going to paint this section here. Okay, y'all, so y'all see the floor? Looking pretty good, man. Now they're saying it's going to take 5 days for that to fully cure. So we're going to let it dry, and then we're going to touch up a few light spots where there were, you know, grooves in the concrete. But right now it feels dry. It's dry enough for the bugs, for these bugs to walk on. Yeah. But that's the way it is, man. I'm glad to get that done. At least get the first coat. That right there was about 1 gallon and a quarter. And it's, what is it? 30 foot by 10 feet. So 300 square feet, something like that. Looks pretty good. I like it. And see, that's easy to keep clean right there. You can, after this stuff sets up, you can mop it or whatever you want to do. Now the rest of the gallon of paint that I had what? That's 1 gallon, and this right here is the rest of another gallon. So it's about, it's a little more than half, and that'll be enough to do this area right here. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm not gonna do it today. It's too freaking hot. It's burning up out here, man. I'm gonna go inside, man, and rest, man. This is the first Mother's Day, you know, without my mom. So yeah, pretty sad. But you know, it's life, I guess. It's sad though. I want to get me a big ass American flag to put up here somewhere. I want a big one. That looks good, man. Anyway, yeah, man, I'm fixing to get out. I'm finna get out of these, get out of the heat here. I'm probably gonna go, I'm gonna get a sandwich. I'm probably gonna jump in the pool today because it's that time. The pool's crystal clear. So, but what I am gonna do today, I'm gonna go ahead and go down to the HOA down here. I wish the sun would just go in for a couple hours. And I'm gonna go down to the HOA down here, and I'm gonna, you know, do some of that. It'd be nice to be able to get the other street done. If I could get the other street done, then that'd be great. But I may not be able to because, well, I ordered some more spray and it ain't came yet. They said it's running late, so I don't have any spray. I don't even want to go over there and do that job at all without no spray. But tomorrow's the 15th, and I haven't cut it yet this month, so we're gonna I got to cut it tomorrow. It's one of the ones that I moved to, you know, from the heavy week to this week. But I got a lot of other stuff going on too, man. We're gonna have to start getting some of these jobs done. I'm afraid to bring the Bobcat in here and take the track off and figure out why it's got that drip. I'm afraid to do that with all this work coming down the pipe. I might have to wait, man. Yeah, gonna have to be careful about, you know, where I run the Bobcat. I'm not gonna be able to be on nobody's driveway or nothing. Yeah. But it's just gonna be me and Francisco tomorrow. Yeah. I can't get this stupid speaker right here to work. It goes with this speaker bar, but this speaker right here, it won't. It's supposed to connect Wi-Fi to that, and it's not doing it. The other one works, so I'm gonna have to go get that one. All right, y'all. I'll kick back.